What's going on, YouTube? Back with another video here. I'm just gonna go ahead, kind of be a quick 5-minute walk around kind of yap and really just talk about, what I've been doing so far in terms of today. This is day 3 of just posting consistently. I wanna do 90 days, like I said. I know this is very, very late. My day has been super eventful, so I just wanna kind of go ahead. This topic is more so over gonna be like, in terms of as a setter, what sort of mindset do you actually need to have? Now, this is a very, very simple video, but yet a lot of people are going to need to, be able to, a lot of people are going to need to be able to see this video to just understand, okay, I'm getting into sales. This is an actual mindset that can help me become the sales rep, sales rep that you do want to become. So very, very biggest thing, right? First thing that you have to understand, this is a game about numbers. What I mean by this is when you very first get into the game, please don't think like, okay, you're gonna start ripping, 1K days or, $800 days, $500 days. You're probably not gonna make as much money as you hope so, but that's okay, that's all right. You didn't get into this game because you were getting consistent paycheck. The reason why you got into this game is because some days you're gonna have 0 days, some days you're gonna have 1K days, right? To kind of go over. Now, as far as the kind of mindset goes behind that, is that you have to really understand that, okay, as a beginner, the reps are the very most important thing. For the first 7 days that I have, for any of my sales reps, I do not care about how much money they're making, how many, if they're on track for the KPI, if they're just really performing their best. The biggest thing for me is okay, how much can you actually dial? Now that I know that okay, this person is an actual person that is gonna grind, person that's actually willing to put in the hard work, whatever it may be. Once I get that proof of concept, okay, from that 7-day period to that 14, now you have to start being on track to hitting those KPIs, SOPs, things of that nature. Now, why this is important is because at the very first beginning portion, that 1 to 7 days, getting as much reps as possible, because that 7 to 14 day period, you're gonna feel way more comfortable on the phone. You're gonna feel way more comfortable handling objections, way more comfortable just overall being in sales. Once you get over that first 7-day period, I honestly believe if you can just focus on the numbers, how many are you actually dialing? If you can dial the most on your team, I promise you, you will have the best results. You will be making the most commission out of all of them. That 7 to 14 day period, although I do want to mention, is where you should start being able to make at least on track or hitting some of the numbers, right? Obviously not just going out and banging $500 days back to back, but maybe $100 days, $200, $300 days, things like that, showing okay, steady improvement. Now that KPI towards the end of that 14 to 21 day period, this is why I really say reps do matter, because between that 14 and 21 day period, this is where you should be on track. You should be booking a certain amount of calls. You should be making a certain amount of money. You should be your set to close rate should be at a certain point, because if it's not, there is a disconnect, there is a problem there. And that's simply all on you and the work that you did for the very first 7 days. And I'm a strong believer on that. Second biggest thing that I come just seeing, at least with the mindset of setters, is that a lot of them feel entitled. What I mean by this is a lot of people do not want to take sales advice from people that are higher than them. For me personally, when I was very first starting in the game, no matter who it was, I was taking advice from absolutely anybody. As long as they were higher than me, literally anybody. My sales manager, I didn't follow him around, but I literally called him, asked him every single question for my very first offer that I was on, asked him every single question, got his advice, listened to my calls, doing absolutely everything I could to become the best sales rep. And obviously it proved out, because I was one of the top performers on the team, simply because my work ethic was unmatched. And if you guys have that mindset, okay, I need to learn from absolutely anybody because I'm not at my financial goals, you guys will be a way lot faster than the person that's just no, I'm not learning from him. I'm not learning from him. Oh, I already know that. That does not get you far, especially in this game of sales. I'm 8 months in and I'm still learning new tips, tricks to this day. It's because sales is one of those things you can always learn different things. And that is the biggest part about it. What people do not understand is you can always learn different things, learn new skills. So, I mean, with that being said, that's kind of the second portion. The last portion that I really would say, like I said, this is gonna be a very, very short video. The last portion that I really would say is just you have to keep a good, strong, solid mindset. I know it's gonna be hard. So what I mean by this is I know it's gonna be hard for when you're very first making that transition to really believe in yourself and to really go against the normal. Not everybody's built for sales. It's just being honest. But you have to have that strong-willed in you, because if you do and actually commit to this, your life can change more than anybody can ever even imagine. Like, your commission is the way to go, because there's not a cap to it. You can make as much money as you want as long as you're putting in the work, as long as you're actually grinding. So that is like the biggest thing for me, is like, as long as you're able to put in the work, keep that solid mindset. You might not be getting as much bookings as you want. You might not be getting the commissions that you want. Biggest thing, stay solid. Keep your head like, okay, I know this is just a part of the game. I know I shouldn't stress out. Only time I would say to really start considering, okay, moving offers, things like that, it's been 2 to 3 weeks. No, nothing has changed. If that is the case, that's something that you need to rethink and actually either hop on different offers, things like that. But that is my advice. Like, I know there's gonna be hard days. There's been hard days for me. Still hard days now, but you guys get through them. You know that this is just a part of the game. Now, like I said, this is gonna be a very short, quick video just on like the mindset that I had to take as a setter. And yeah, real quick though, guys, if you guys have any sort of questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and look at the description. I have my Instagram in there where I literally answer any sort of questions. And then also too, I just came out with a completely free Telegram where I post all my job opportunities. I talk about sales, give you guys advice, still answer any questions in there. You guys do have to follow me and then text me for the link though, so I don't just have it out there. So text me, I'll check if you follow me, and if you do, you go ahead and get the link. Other than that, guys, just wanted to show you guys that really quick, and yeah, catch you guys in the next one.